There we go. Everything's fine. This is the worst combo of two human people. Okay? The worst. Here we go. You're not ready. I'm not ready. I haven't looked at this. No worries. I'm sure it'll be fine.
If you have any advice to Christians, conservatives, Trump supporters to speak up, what would you say to them?
Oh, God. Christians, conservatives, and Trump supporters. What would you have them say? We lost, mostly. We lost. That's what I would tell them to say.
I would say that we are possibly living in the last days of having free speech.
Fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? What is this? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is... Fucking last days of free speech. What are they going to ban, bro? No one cares. No one cares.
And if anyone values that, and if you're a Christian who has been saved by my Savior, their Savior, your Savior, Jesus Christ, if you believe in God, you better stop being complacent and you better stop being quiet.
You know what I just noticed? They both have like little bumpies in the middle of their nose. Which leads me to believe their noses have been broken in the past by someone punching them square in the middle of the face. I can't confirm that, and I'm not endorsing it. I'm just saying I noticed it. Okay? I'm just saying I noticed it.
We are given this grace, and we're not meant to keep it covered. We're not meant to keep a lid on our light. We're meant to expose it to the world. And
that sounds a lot like sex work to me. Meant to expose yourself to the world, Marjorie? Wow, pretty slutty. If you gotta ask me, which is cool because sluts are valid. You're valid, sluts. Just tossing that out there. That's pretty expose that shit, Marge. Yeah. I don't know where the fuck she gets the idea that there's no free speech, or there won't be. Probably from her crazy pills. She takes a lot of crazy pills.
And we are supposed to be brave.
Oh, shit. That was only the teaser. That was the clip they got for the teaser for this? Never mind. This video is going to be dog shit. I didn't know that.
We're here with...
By the way, for the record, the guy behind the Liberty Hangouts Twitter account, he fucking blocked me because he's a bitch. Just tossing that out there. You're a bitch. You're dumb. You suck. Come talk to me. Coward. You suck. Loser. What a fucking loser, bro. Can you imagine that? No, you didn't earn that. You didn't earn that. We're going back to this.
With Marjorie Taylor Greene, you need no introduction. You're awesome. You're a fighter.
You're awesome. You're awesome. We like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So strong. A lot of people like to say you're my mom. So
a lot of people like to say you're my mom. What? What? That's so weird. Who says that? By the way, you're my mom now. Sorry, Kaitlin. We just met. I will not take you in. You are poop girl. In this here family, we wipe our butts.
Oh, that's okay with me.
I'll take that. You're a very good, solid, conservative, gun-loving, Second Amendment supporting young lady. So that's
you heard it here. Marjorie is my mom.
And if you weren't that, she would disown you, which means she's a terrible person. You hear that? Oh, you're a conservative, gun-loving, Second Amendment child, so we'll take you in. Gotta love that conditional mom love. Gotta fucking love it, dude.
So, okay. Ever since you won your election back in Georgia, the media has just loved to attack you, and it seems as if because they don't have Trump to go after, you are their new target.
You think it's because there's not Trump? Do you think that maybe it's just she sucks? It's weird. Conservative brains are really weird. I mean, you're old enough to be a mom. I don't know. It's just a number, okay? Like conservative brains just go like, wow, why don't they like me? They must be because Donald Trump isn't around to be mean to or something. Yeah, I don't know. It can't be anything I said or do. Like, it can't be my actions or words that make people not like me. It certainly couldn't be my personality. It's it's a them issue. It's the same energy, the same exact energy as when Tim Pool was like, yeah, I'm over here on Tinder, right? On dating apps, just going yup. But they're not. People aren't saying yes to me, and that's not a me problem. That's obviously them. That's them not choosing a solid mate with a good hairline. You know what I mean? That's on you, dude. If you don't want to fuck Tim Pool will not fuck you. That's fine.
How do you handle it so well?
Well, the way I handle it is I didn't run for the media. I ran for the people. And my saying during my campaign, and I continue to say it, is people over politicians. As a matter of fact, that's so important to me. We have that on my wall in my office in Washington, D.C., and I can't wait for Nancy Pelosi to stop running our Capitol like it's some kind of military state and we get that border wall taken down.
What? I'm confused. That was the strangest sentence. What did that mean? First of all, she loves people over politics. True. You can tell it's true because she wrote it on her wall. And then, and I'm not a Nancy Pelosi fan, not for the reason she isn't, but and then she's like, and then Nancy Pelosi, I want her to stop running the country as a military state when we get that border wall taken down. There's when we get that border wall taken down. What does that mean? What?
I can't wait for the taxpayers and my constituents to come in and see me in my office so they can see how much they mean to me.
What? I don't understand. What? So she means the wall around the Capitol or the White House? The border wall, D.C.? Okay. Okay. Wait, but that's the security because of you and people like you. What? People came with guns and tried to abduct politicians from the Capitol because they lost an election. What? Marjorie, that's for safety. That's for safety from the people that you made mad and continue to. Okay.
But the media, we know exactly who they are. We saw it with President Trump over the past 4 years. Most of the mainstream media is Democrats. They support Democrats. They want these progressive policies in place.
Most people want progressive policies in place in general. Just most people. That's true. That's a fact.
And they use their powerful platform to push these policies.
And then they vote on stuff. And they want that. And we can't hate. I hate when people don't vote conservative or something. You ever vote conservative, chat? Yikes! Imagine. Can't relate. You ever just try to vote to help people? Wow. Yikes.
And so when someone who's conservative like me, and I...
What's conservative? I need a conservative to tell me what conservative means now. I need them to. What does conservative mean now? I don't feel like they're not conservatives anymore. We need a new name for conservatives. Like, what are they conserving? I don't know what they're... yes, fascist is definitely something we could use, but like a different thing. Like, what are they? Whether or not what I don't know what tenet of conservatism that they stick to. Let's see. Conservative tenets. Let's see. Is there any? Not a social conservative. Just like any just conservative. Russell Kirk's conservative tenets. I don't know if that's gonna. Let's see. Maybe this will work. Oh, fuck off. Well, I can't really read that very well. The conservative believes that there exists an enduring moral ender. Russell Kirk's 10 conservative principles. Order. I guess it's right here, just not bullet pointed. The conservative believes that there exists an enduring moral order. Okay. Sure. Probably religious based. The conservative adheres to custom, convention, and continuity. Right. So just not changing things. The conservative believes in what may be called the principle of prescription. You're going to have to explain that one. Conservatives are guided by their principle of prudence. Okay. Conservatives pay attention to the principle of variety. Wait. Custom, convention, and continuity would go against variety. Okay. Conservatives are chastened by their principle of imperfectibility. Okay. Persuaded by that freedom and property are closely linked. All right. Conservatives uphold voluntary community, quite as they oppose involuntary collectivism. Okay. The conservative perceives the need for prudent restraints upon power and upon human passions. The thinking conservative understands that permanence and change must be recognized and reconciled in a vigorous society. All right, so idiot. That was all stupid. That was all real dumb. Some of it contradicts itself specifically. Like change must be recognized and reconciled. Change doesn't go with custom, convention, and continuity. I don't know. Just really stupid. Okay. That didn't help. I'm going to need to talk it through with someone who says that they're a conservative. And I mean a Trump conservative, too, because that's what conservatives are. Thick boy. Thanks for following, dude. What is involuntary collectivism? Oh, that there is socialism. Yep. We collectivize involuntarily. That's true. Yep.
Truly love America, and my policies are America first, just like President Trump, and I support him completely, and I can't wait for him to speak tomorrow. They want to tear me down and smear me and create a narrative that they can sell to the public.
What do you like about America, Marjorie?
And how I handle it is that's not who I am. And all of my family and friends are constantly appalled at their attacks, and so are my constituents. And so here's the great news. You don't worry about bullies. You don't let them bully you, and you don't worry about their lies, and you keep putting one foot in front of the other and doing the right thing.
What's the right thing? No, she's a transphobe. The right thing seems to be mad at people when they live their life. That seems to be it.
Because it's not about the media in this country, it's about the people.
My story is
people. What people? What people? Certainly not anybody in the LGBT community. Certainly not any of those. Certainly not anyone that's on the left side of the spectrum. So heterosexual, white, wealthy conservatives. That's the people. Okay.
kind of similar to yours, because right now I get chased out of college campuses. They
Because no one likes you.
don't want me in these public spaces. They chase you.
They don't like you. That's fine. They get to do that. You don't get to be in public spaces if people don't like you. That's how that works. You're not obligated. Like, no one's obligated to suffer you in a public space.
And voted you out of your committee. And I know in your press statement
Yeah, voting. That's how voting works. You get voted out of committees. Get fucked.
you say, well, now I have more time to focus on the people back in Georgia. Are you still of that mindset? Are you regretting that you aren't on that committee at all? Are you still happy with who you are and where you're going?
Oh, listen, that was a great big gift from the Democrats.
A great big gift. I no longer have to do stuff for my job. I don't have to anymore. I was doing stuff, and now that I don't have to, well, thanks. I didn't want to be on it anyway. Actually, I broke up with you.
And 11 of my very weak Republican colleagues. It was 10 that voted for impeachment on Trump. It was 11 that voted to kick me off. And most of those people have been censured in their own districts and states. So
they don't like you. You're dumb.
I think they're hearing from people exactly the message they need to hear. No, being removed from committees right now was the best thing that could have happened to me, because the Democrats are running Congress. They do not care about the Republicans' voices, Republicans' ideas, Republican amendments,
Give me a good idea from a Republican. Hit me with a good idea that a Republican has had. Besides voting against Marjorie Taylor Greene being in committee.
Policies on these committees. And so by removing me from committees, I have been freed up of having to listen to their woke, progressive, ridiculous, socialist, Democrat ideas.
They won't listen to my ideas, which is fine because I didn't want to listen to their ideas.
For hours on Zoom meetings where they actually sit and wear a mask on the Zoom meeting. So I'm freed up to go be back at home, serving my constituents, having town halls, talking with people at home and hearing their ideas. And then I'm also running things on the House floor, which has been a lot of fun, calling to adjourn and trying to give Democrats some more time before they vote for horrible things like the Equality Act. So there's a lot of things that I can do, and I'm so excited to have great relationships with many of my Republican colleagues because they go and support my ideas on committee. So I say I'm chairwoman of the Committee of the Whole. And
wow, she just made up her own title like fucking Dwight Schrute. She literally Dwight Schruted herself. I'm actually the assistant to the regional manager. True.
I'm having a great time.
Well, that brings me to my next question. The establishment GOP, they hate you. They hate you. Why are they so threatened by your existence?
Because I'm a fucking crazy person.
Well, the establishment. So we can say that.
Why is the establishment GOP scared of you? Well, the establishment. Holy fucking shit, dude. Holy fucking shit. The brain in this person. Daylight Reckoning, thanks for the tier 1, dude.
Swamp, right? So it's the
swamp. It's the stuff. It's the
political pundits.
The political pundits. Yeah, political pundits. Why don't establishment GOP people like you? Because political pundits. Does she know what pundit means? So someone like because someone like Sean Hannity. Therefore, I don't know either, dude. I don't know. I don't know where that's going either.
It's the Beltway. It's the consultants that deem themselves so much more intelligent and wise.
Definitely, no matter who is in the room with you, this fucking guy in the tan suit, which, by the way, not very cool, not presidential. Tan suits are not presidential. That's true. This woman who's clearly named Tammy, this guy back here who's named Chet, I think this guy is he's just a Dan, that's fine. And then this weird camera guy, all of those people are smarter than Marjorie Taylor Greene. All of them. The camera guy for Liberty Hangout, definitely smarter. The Rizzy, thanks for the 7 months, dude. Appreciate you.
They know better than the people, right? Well, their problem is they've been living in a little bubble, a political bubble, where they've only been looking at themselves and talking to each other.
What? We've been subjected. I say we loosely. Anybody left of fucking Donald Trump has been subjected to Donald Trump and the GOP for 5 years. What are you talking about? Like what? No one can bubble from this. Nobody.
They are so clueless about what real people think, what real people want, and how real people feel. They have to constantly poll to find out what people really think.
Bitch, you're a millionaire. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? You are not a normal person, bro.
But they're so disconnected, and these are the ones that are ruining the Republican Party. These are the same people that under the first 2 years President Trump failed America. They failed our president, and they failed the people that voted for him and voted for Republicans. And that's why Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats won. And
why are you talking about Nancy Pelosi? Who fucking likes Nancy Pelosi? Who likes Nancy? Who likes who?
2018. And so, what I have to say to those establishment Republicans is you're not representing the people that are voting Republican, and they're losing their people's support. And so that's why they're getting censured. That's why everybody hates Adam Kinzinger. That's why everybody's fed up with Liz Cheney, and nobody cares about those type of Republicans. It's old. We're done with them. It's like, let's move on. So
it's old. It's old. Isn't that what conservatism is? we do the old thing. You know the old thing? Let's do that. But things have changed. No. Not enough.
It's President Trump's party and America first.
America Trump's party and America first. Arachnidred, thanks for the prime, dude. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely. One of the things that you wear on your mask when you do have to wear one is...
I got this one today. This is my impeach Biden.
That's... for what, though? For what reason? But why? I'm not even a huge fan of Joe Biden. Why, though? Why? What's the... Just 'cause? Just for no reason? All right, dude. Cool, man. Does she look like she had a fucking, like... Looks like she had dollar margaritas at Applebee's before this interview. You know what I'm saying? Wigger Roads! Thanks for the 22 months, dude.
You are one that says end abortion.
Yes.
What does ending abortion specifically, ending abortion, mean to you? Where
Means no longer allowing abortions in the United States of America. You fucking idiot.
Where do we go with it?
We completely end abortion. It's the worst evil committed in our day.
Yeah. The worst evil committed in our day. C-sections are abortions, for the record. Yeah. So, anyway.
Roe versus Wade happened in 1973. I was born in 1974. So my entire life, your entire life, babies are murdered every single day in the womb. And
oh, yeah. Murdered right in the fucking womb, dude.
That's a
Kill
horrific
shot.
evil, and our government even finds ways for taxpayer dollars to pay for it. That's what they did with the $1.9 trillion budget last night. One of the amendments I was able to introduce on the Rules Committee. See, they kicked me off, but guess what? I was on the Rules Committee yesterday.
This interview is an abortion. So again, all data around abortion shows that, hey, if you ban them, people get more abortions. Isn't that weird? Mostly the reason that people get more abortions is because they don't have the clinics that allow them to have the health care that goes along with like having the information about the baby, having information about like your body, or having prophylactics or access to birth control, stuff like that. So you have a worse time of it. Also, there are of course more dangerous abortions. Also, if you don't teach comprehensive sex education, more abortions. So really, the best way to prevent abortions, this is actually true, comprehensive sex education, for everybody through public schooling, broad access to prophylactics, birth control, condoms, stuff like that. Obviously, the other stuff that clinics provide, sexual health care in general. And then if you wanted to add on just regular health care, Disco Kaboom, thanks for following. Regular health care in general, obviously, mental health care would obviously help as well. And then something like UBI would also help. It just helps people, have financial security and make these decisions. And a lot of people get abortions because they can't afford children, right? So if you let people afford them more, you will lose the reason people get rid of pregnancies a lot of the time, right? Because most people that end up getting pregnant, I'd say definitely most. There's obviously a subset of those people that don't, but most people that get pregnant are in a decent relationship with somebody, and it's usually long term, and because we have so much access to this other stuff, and it's usually just an accident or it's planned, and then something goes wrong or there's a situation where the financial security isn't in place and it doesn't make financial sense to have a baby. Most people experience it that way. And most people take their pregnancies to term. And then there's a subset of people who just have unfortunate circumstances, whether it's a very extreme circumstance or a minimal circumstance, and they get pregnant and they just don't want a kid. That's fine too. And then there's some people who can afford it and don't want them, and that's fine too. But again, these are all things where most of these people have to fight against, the push back against normalization of sex education and prophylactics and stuff. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. She gets better with this. What does that mean? This part right here is golden. Interesting.
I introduced an amendment to stop all federal funding of that bill to go towards abortion. Democrats rejected it, of course, because they reject everybody's Republicans' amendment.
Well, your amendment sucks. That's such a sucky amendment.
But yeah, no, we need to end it. We need to end it. Over 62 million people have been murdered. They've been canceled.
They've been canceled? Bunch of babies trying to say the N-word on TikTok. We fucking canceled them, bro. Canceled. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Kick that baby off social media. Fucking dumbass, dude.
And they want to cancel innocent lives in the womb. They want to cancel gender, male and female.
What they don't? What are you talking about? That's, first of all, male and female is not what gender is. But second of all, no one wants to cancel gender, really. Like, there's some gender abolitionists, but it's not really reasonable to be canceled today. Should fetuses be canceled? I guess we'll find out. This is so fucking dumb, dude. This is so dumb, bro. Fuck. Cancel. All your genders are canceled, okay? You're all canceled.
They want to cancel conservative Americans that believe in those very real, fundamental things of life. And
like what? What's a fundamental? Can I sit down and talk to Marjorie Taylor Greene? I challenge Marjorie Taylor Greene to a debate. There we go. Winner gets a pizza. There we go. I fucking did it, dude. Let's have that conversation. I just want to talk to Marjorie Taylor Greene for 3 hours and see what happens. Like, seriously. I don't think she could handle it at all. She's a crazy person. She doesn't make any sense. Yeah. She's just the dumbest. Like, hey, what do you like about America? Okay. So why are you against this? Like, it'd be pretty easy. I don't know. Any Republican, really. I'll talk to literally any of them.
So ending abortion means ending it completely. Every life has a chance.
So it's not regulating it. It's not heartbeat bills. It's abolishing it.
Abolish abortion. End it completely. Stop it.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah. Nod your head, Kaitlin.
It's horrible. There aren't words for it.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. Okay,
I won't have a stroke.
Last question.
You might have a stroke, but you're weak, Valdar. You're weak. And I'm not, okay? Felix Garner, thanks for the 4 months. I can handle it.
Question, because I don't want to take up any more
These people don't even make me that mad, dude.
of your time. Speaking of labels, and they love to call you a conspiracy theorist, all of the garbage, right? Even
Chucky Bronzo. Thanks for the prime, dude. Should fetuses be canceled? Yes. Thank you for that.
though they believe in the Russia collusion. That's a big conspiracy theory, is it not?
Russia collusion.
Yeah, okay. A lot of conservatives are having trouble keeping their jobs.
We're really close to another hype train, by the way.
About being canceled and keeping their social media. They're getting banned everywhere like President Trump. There's a lot of people who, like me and you, are feeling scared to speak up. If you have any advice to
scared? Wait, you're scared to speak up? Kaitlin, what are you talking about?
Conservatives, Trump supporters, to speak up, what would you say to them?
would say that we are possibly living in the last days of having free speech.
Still funny from the beginning.
And if anyone values that, and if you're a Christian who has been saved by my Savior, their Savior.
Jesus Christ. Eroding. Thanks for the 6 months, dude.
Your Savior, Jesus Christ, if you believe in God, you better stop being complacent and you better stop being quiet. We are given this grace, and we're not meant to keep it covered. We're not.
I gotta
meant
turn her
to,
voice down. I actually can't stand her
keep a lid
voice.
on our light. We're meant to expose it to the world, and
It's like
we're supposed
up
to be
here.
brave. And if
I don't know why she. Why does she talk like in here when she talks? Like, why isn't it like diaphragmy? You know what I mean? She's up here. I know where it's in the nasal cavities a little bit, but also the back of the mouth. Why? Why do that? You're subjecting us to this. I don't appreciate it.
If you are speaking the truth in this world, you're going to be attacked and
attacked for speaking the truth, bro. We don't live in the same reality. We just don't. We don't live there together.
And that's okay, because it's not this world that we live for. It's the next one. And so what I say to everyone is whether you're a religious person or whether you're not one, you have a great gift that most people on this planet don't have, and that is the freedom of speech. So use it, and don't ever.
The freedom of speech does not mean that you just get to say fucking crazy stuff and be respected still. Like, you don't get to say nutty shit. And everybody else just goes, oh, okay, all right, that's fine. Say your weird stuff. Like it's not, you're not being canceled when people go, nah, I disagree. That's not what canceling is. Like I don't, you're not. What are you barking at? You're a dog. Nothing's happening right now. You're a dog. What concerns do you have? Come here. Buddy, what are you barking at? Are you barking at Marjorie Taylor Greene? Are you just agreeing with me? Come here. You got a gooby. I need to see it. Come here. Up. All the way. Hi. Let me see. Thank you. It's icky. It's grody. Let me see this side too. Gross. That's disgusting. You're hideous. All right, quit barking. Calm down. Anyway, can't say dumb shit.
Forget that people like me that have been elected, everyone that works in government, everyone that serves in government, works for the people. It's a customer service relationship. See, that's something I understand as a business owner.
Oh, as a business owner, I understand how to do the Congress. All right.
I have to serve my customers, and their tax dollars pay for my paycheck. They pay for everything to do with government, and the American people need to remember that. So, it's hold people accountable.
Bro.
Tell them exactly what you have to say, feel, think, and hear, and never stop.
I need to go into Congress. There's no way I have to be in Congress, right? Corn suit and all. Over a little corn lapel pin. Man, fuck this shit. If this lady can do that, I'm fucking doing it. All right? She's done. She's super dumb. Like,
don't get discouraged. Don't get bullied by the media. Don't get bullied by big tech. Who cares about Mark Zuckerberg and Google and all these people? It's not about them. It's about
Google and all these people. Little Citizens United for you.
The American people, and the people matter. So, people over politicians. I just keep saying it.
On behalf of my audience, I just want to say so many people love you, Marjorie. Because
do they? Do so many people love Marjorie Taylor Greene? Okay.
Because you are real. You are a real American.
What? She lives in a fucking alternate reality, dude.
You're not an elitist.
As long as you keep only bullying conservatives' message as your central campaign platform. Literally, the idea in my head for my first political ad is to push Charlie Kirk into a locker. Or a deep fake of him. A deep fake of Charlie Kirk. Just push him into a locker. Be like, hey, you want to help me bully conservatives? Vote for me on November 5th or whatever the fuck is the election date for shit whenever I get elected. Do it! Fucking loser. Tired of this shit. Let's bully some fucking conservatives. They're idiots.
Out there, and I just want to say on behalf of them, we love you. We truly do. You represent us, just like we see Donald Trump. That's what we see. We see ourselves in you and Donald Trump, and that's why we love you so much. So can I hug you? You're awesome. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. As you guys notice, I got hands.
What? What is this? What is this bullshit? Why did we just jump cut to nothing? All right. Anyway, so that's the end of that video. She's just doing some sort of propaganda shit for the end of the video. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Anyway, yeah, so when I run for Congress, it's gonna be bully conservatives, help everybody else. That's it. Literally everybody else. I'll bully not even conservative constituents. I mean like Congress people. That's it. If you're a conservative constituent, I'm still probably gonna end up helping you. Okay? But I actually think it'd be really fascinating. Here's what I would do if I was president. I think I've mentioned this before. Probably once a month, I'd let some. I would have like an open like discussion with not fucking Congress people, right? Necessarily. Although sometimes I would let it, but just like have like a fucking town hall with a bunch of randos, and don't make them pay for it. Be like, hey, sign up for this. We'll do a raffle. I'll fly you out to fucking Washington, D.C. We'll get you a room. You get to come hang out, enjoy the sights, do all that shit, and then sit down and talk to me and ask me a fucking question about like a policy thing or something like that. And be like, okay, so where do you stand on this? I'm a fucking conservative. Where do you stand on the Second Amendment? And I go, okay, here's where I stand on the Second Amendment, bro. All right? I think you can have guns. That's totally fine. I don't think you need, like, a machine gun. Do you think you need a machine gun for something? You'd be like, no, that's not what an AR-15 is. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, do you need a fucking machine gun? And I'll swear and shit. I'll swear. I don't care. And then, yeah, definitely Matt Gaetz gets a swirly. That fucking kid in the wheelchair, tipping him over. I don't give a shit how that looks. I'm tipping his ass over. Do not care. What's his name? Madison Hawthorne? I'm tipping him over. On ice. And then I'm like folding up the thing and throwing it across the like room or something. I don't know. He's getting fucking tipped over. I don't give a shit. I don't even know why he's paralyzed. Wasn't it like a diving accident? Didn't he like dive into like a pool or something and break his neck or some shit? Either way, he's getting tipped over. A car crash? Oh, what a tragedy. The guy with the eye patch, Dan Crenshaw. I'm fucking standing in his blind spot and walking around the whole time. I don't give a shit. Fuck these people, okay? If you have an eye patch, you're valid. He's not fucking valid, okay? He's not. Mitch McConnell, no, I'm not going to tip him over. He's going to be dead before I get to Congress. That's a fact. Mitch McConnell's already trying to set up his successor because I think he has skin cancer. Not that I'm celebrating skin cancer. Cancer's really bad, and fuck cancer. But also, fuck Mitch McConnell. I think he has skin cancer, though. I think you're going to find out that he does shortly. Old enough to know better now. Thanks for the biddies. Can you please tip over Texas Governor Greg Abbott? Is he tippable? Is he like cow tipping? Oh, of course, Dan Crenshaw. Absolutely. So this is, of course, when I become emperor of the world, right? And then have like, I honestly think, a president that did talk to constituents in that way would actually do really well. You get a little detached from reality when you're a fucking president, right? Or a congressperson, honestly. I feel like it's a really good way to still talk to people in a real way. I also think that stopping the nonsense that we do with debates, stop pretending that it's like this like institution now. You're looking for TV points, dude. We're just looking for TV points. Right? So I'm going to shit on everybody. I'm going to get all the TV points. That's all they are. I'm going to shit on you hard. I'm not going to be like, yes, I so respect everybody up here. I don't fucking respect any of you. You all suck. You all suck. You get all your money from fucking pharma companies. You get all your money from the fucking military industrial complex. You get them from oil. Fuck all of you. You all suck. You suck. You're trash. You help nobody. Nobody up here has ever gone without food. Fuck you. Fuck each and every one of you. You've been rich for so long you forgot what it's like to not be that. Eat a dick. Fucking hate these people. I get my money from Twitch. I get my money directly from donations. Speaking of which, since this is the end of the video over, done. Smash the corn button, by the way. Smash your corn buttons, chat. Smash your corn buttons. All right.